Wow!
They're future sluggers, soccer stars,
one nation under God,
and can recite the Pledge of Allegiance by heart.
These kids are just as American as anyone else.
But these kids with well-known political parents have one American dream that remains out of reach.
That every child can grow up to be President of the United States.
In fact, Mary Connaughton's sons and Lieutenant Governor Tim Murray's daughters can't, all because of a 200-year-old requirement in the U.S. Constitution that only natural-born citizens can become Commander-in-Chief.
These girls go to school, Pledge of Allegiance each and every day, and if they work hard enough and are lucky enough and talented enough to be president, they should be allowed to.
Whoa! Murray and his wife adopted their girls from Guatemala. Connaughton, the former Turnpike board member now running for auditor, and her husband are parents of two boys adopted from South Korea. And while they don't share the same political party, they do share the belief that the provision written to keep British subjects from running the new nation and now barring more than 200,000 internationally adopted children from running for president is outdated.
These kids were here, as babies.
The world's changed.
But one constitutional expert says
the framers, I think, were pretty wise.
There's a good reason the Founding Fathers wanted only American-born citizens to run the country.
The framers were afraid of foreign influence.
And Suffolk University professor Bob Allison says changing the laws now, even for adopted kids, is a slippery slope that could lead to others looking for exceptions.
In many cases, it does turn out, in retrospect, the framers did know better than we do about a lot of things.
Do you know how hard it is to change the Constitution?
Yeah.
But that's not stopping these Girl Scouts from Belmont from trying.
Petition to Congress to amend the Constitution.
Inspired by 12-year-old Katie Conlon, whose mom adopted her from China, and Karina Bucciarelli, who was born in Brazil, the girls are trying to get support to change the provision that not only prohibits Arnold, but many of their classmates from aspiring to the nation's highest office.
Everyone says, everyone in the United States can grow up to be president. Well, that's not true.
It just makes you feel a little less important.
And while Conlon and Bucciarelli are about as American as you get,
I like shopping.
Yeah, shopping.
The girls know they face a daunting challenge. Previous bills to eliminate the natural-born rule have failed, and it takes 2/3 of Congress and 3/4 of the states to overrule the Founding Fathers. Even the Scouts admit they've got surprising resistance to their petition in their hometown.
This lady just went like, nope, and just kept walking.
Now, for the full disclosure segment, as you might be able to tell, my daughter Shanti was born in India, but I'm not just doing this for her benefit, because Shanti, you do not want to grow up to be a politician, do you?
No.
No? What do you want to be when you grow up?
A teacher.
A teacher. I bet you could be president, though.
And it's just the right thing to do.
Connaughton still vividly remembers the day Barack Obama was inaugurated, her son Ben proclaiming,
"Someday I want to be president."
And she had to find the words to explain why he couldn't.
And who knows, one of those 200,000 kids might be the leader that can make all the difference in this country.
There are lots of ways you can serve the country without being president.
Do you think in your lifetime you'll be able to say someday my daughter will be president?
I hope so. I certainly hope so.
Joe Battenfeld, Fox 25 News.